Boomerang Car Wash is a classic example of the express exterior free vacuum platform. Since 2005, the company's focus has been on growth, and they have quickly opened 16 express exterior facilities in Arkansas, Oklahoma, Tennessee, and Louisiana, with additional sites currently under development. Today, Boomerang ranks as 19 on the Professional Car Wash and Detailing Magazine's 2007 Top 50 list of conveyorized car wash chains. Started by Paul Stagg of Arkansas Car Wash Systems, the chain has recently merged with Drive Clean Holdings and will continue to operate under the Boomerang brand. Their model is the true express exterior model. They build 120-foot car washes. They utilize 2 auto sentries as pay stations at the entrance of each of the car washes. And they utilize a stainless steel self-serve style vacuum cleaners with just a push button to start. Their equipment packages are set up so again they do no prepping of the vehicles. They've got multiple wraparounds, bidders, the spider combination with tire brush, grill brush, high pressure Omni wheel and high pressure cleaning, and online tire shining with air dryers. They put out a great car in the 120-foot space. They're set up to do good volume. Their sites are laid out for great stacking on the way in and on the way out. The use of the vacuum cleaners in the stainless steel style makes the site very open and inviting and visible to the street. There is no canopy that lends shade or light at night. However, the sites are lit up and they are open until 8 o'clock at night. One of the most important features, or the nicest features of the car wash, is they do build a very wide tunnel. Their tunnels are 25 feet wide. As you can see, the walls are covered in the Estrotech plastic, both walls and ceilings, which give them a very clean, inviting, open atmosphere. As the customer drives in, it's not a small space. They feel very at ease driving onto the conveyor. It makes it very friendly to use. The employees, again, in uniform always, and guiding the customer onto the conveyor with good hand signals, makes it very easy for the customer to adapt to this type of car washing. Exterior of the building, again, it's a different look, a different take on the vacuum cleaning side opposed to the central vac with the canopies. This being done with again, the stainless steel self-serve style vacs. But the flow is the same, the layout is very similar, and the customers seem to really enjoy it. This has been a great model that they've developed, and they continue to grow at a rapid rate.
We have Boomerang car wash locations in Oklahoma City, developing locations in Tulsa. We have them in northwest Arkansas and scattered throughout Arkansas, primarily clustered in northwest Arkansas. We have 2 locations in Shreveport, Louisiana, and we have 4 locations in Memphis, Tennessee. We're currently developing sites in Kansas City, Missouri. Well, I think what we discovered is that our Boomerang car wash facilities operate better in high traffic volume areas. And you know, we've got 17 locations open now, and we've had some experience in those areas which are high neighborhood to those that are high commercial. And we're finding that that it's very interesting to each individual market, but that there's a combination of rooftops and commercial pool. So we look at traffic counts. We try not to place a Boomerang facility on a street that has less than 35,000 cars per day. The customer can pull in the lot. We have double lanes where they can pull in. They can pay automatically. The idea is to ride through, get a customer in and out as quick as possible with a clean, dry car. So it starts off with you know, their ability to get on the facility safely and conveniently. They drive up to a pay station, which is the Auto Centuries. It's nice and covered. You know, it's non-glare. Customers can pay by cash, credit, prepaid cards, so it's very convenient. Nobody's got their head in their window. They don't have to stop and get out and pay a cashier. So customers like that because they can pay their choice, select the menu, and then they drive up on the conveyor. The way that the lot is designed with the building, the customer can see what's in front of them. So there's no abrupt turns, you know, no hidden corridors or, you know, dark you know, conveyors to ride up on. So we have a conveyor attendant that guides the customer on the conveyor, and then the customer rides through in a 3-minute application process and then exits the tunnel. They can exit the tunnel and go about their way, or they can simply drive into the vacuum stalls where we have anywhere from 14 to 20 free self-serve vacuums on every facility. So customers can vacuum all they want and spend as much time on the facility as they want. Currently, we're averaging well over $7 per car wash. Our price point menu starts at $5, $8, and $10. So we have essentially a very simple menu price, a good, a better, and a best. It doesn't get any simpler than that. And the good car wash is $5, the better car wash is $8, and the best car wash is $10. And we find that over 50% of our customers will select the best wash. Well, I think the Auto Centuries have a lot more opportunities for us than we're really using. I think there's a tremendous amount of capability that we can use through voice-activated touchscreen commands, upselling ancillary products to a better wash. There's a lot of features with that we're not really using, but customers seem to really like it. Now, one of the things that we do when we open up a facility is we do a series of discount days or free car wash days, and we will staff the Auto Centuries with our staff. And customers pull in, we offer them a free wash, but before we let them go, we give them information on how the car wash works, and we give them a demonstration on the Auto Century. We feel like that's extremely important. A lot of people are intimidated by computer technology still today, but after customers realize it's touchscreen, you can't mess it up, it's not going to bite you, it's not going to jump in your car with you, they like it, and they just come back. You have to have a little style, okay? I think that's what sets you apart from just being a mom and pop, is that you show some credibility in your creative design. I mean, can you imagine McDonald's if it just said hamburgers? Well, with the equipment package comes a lot of neon in-tunnel signage, and that's all set up through Sonny's, and I think they use TSS that actually manufactures all the lighting. But in every stage that the car goes through, every application is lit up, so that the customer, of course, most of the time the customer's in the tunnel, their car is covered with, with foam or covered with, wraps and mitters. But the reality is they can see the lights that come through, through that, and they know something is happening. And I think just the fact that, customers see things happening to their car, it's all around them. I mean, we've had a lot of people that drive up and say, hey, is this going to hurt my car? No, it's not going to hurt your car, but we are going to embrace your automobile with a lot of soft touch, and when you come out the other end, you're going to love it. We've actually looked at a lot of different studies. International Car Wash Association has a very detailed study. As a matter of fact, they just came out with their 2006 edition back in February, I believe, and it's all on the buying habits of the consumer, as it pertains to car washing. And we've battled this question: is a car wash, is it an impulse buy or is it destination driven? Will people go out and say, I'm going to go get a car wash, or is it more of those impulse, hey, there's a car wash, I think I'll drop in and see that? And I'm not sure that there's conclusive evidence either way, all right? But one of the things that we feel, and I personally feel in marketing, is that if you create a positive image, and if you're visibly accessible to passing traffic, and they will learn to recognize your brand and trust your product, then people will use your car wash more often. Well, once again, I think the whole experience in a car wash is evolving, and we know that we could cut those windows out and we could paint that block, and we could leave open ceilings, and it wouldn't have any effect on our ability to wash a clean car. And that's what you see in a lot of older tunnels, but it looks dull and dark. Of course, at the same time, people aren't expressing through that tunnel. They're getting out full service, somebody's pulling their car through. This express-terior model, when people pull on the lot, they have to know that there are no surprises, that there's nothing hidden, that everything is up front. That's why the Auto Centuries work great, because it stages the customer that this is going to be simple. They drive in, we got nice big wide doors. We have an extended loading area where we've got plenty of time on the conveyor to get the customer loaded. We take our time to explain the instructions, the operational instructions to customers. And then, we put those big windows, we put the high ceilings, everything has got this Extra Tech finish on it. There's a couple of reasons for that. Number one, it's easier to keep clean. Painted block is a challenge. So we spend a little extra money so that we can keep the place clean. But I hear very positive things about Sonny's. Matter of fact, we had a little part malfunction today. Kenneth was like, man, that's what I love about Sonny's, because they got stuff that's easy to get. And so I think that the relationship that we have with Sonny's is a real strong relationship. You know, we use Sonny's equipment in all of our car washes. We try to use as much as we can. It's consistent. Their team is reliable. Okay, we know what to expect. We get service and support from them. And in these car washes, you got to keep the things running. The equipment has been very reliable for us. And you know, if you probably want more details on that, we need to get Kenneth in here and talk with him about it. But I think that if you're looking to get in the car wash business, you think you can save a little money by getting, you know, some of these, you know, shade tree vendors, I think you need to look again. You need to get a national company that's going to be there for you and, you know, going to support their product. Boomerang Car Wash, it's quick, it's convenient, it appeals to the current consumer. You know, we're all on the go. You're on the go, I'm on the go. We're here and there. We'd like to say that we do for car washing what Starbucks has done for coffee. You know, you can drive through, you can get yourself something good, and you can get out, you know, real quick. And with Boomerang Car Wash, you can ride through for less than the price of a Starbucks. You can drive off with a real clean car, and it's economical, where you can wash once a week if you want to. So I think if we can change the industry to, you know, to the tune that, hey, express tunnels are the way to go. It's the Jiffy Lube of the car wash industry. It's the Starbucks, if you will, you know, and it fits with America's lifestyle. You know, we're in a hurry, and we want a clean, dry car, and we want it quick.